Head Coach Matt Newby, a tough loss tonight. Coming into this one after the loss in Newcastle as well, what was the game plan coming into this one?
Well, we felt we could match them again. I think there was certainty in all the players' minds and mine that we would give our best efforts again and try and close out and progress. And I think we started well with that intent. We rang some changes, potentially a little early. But you've got to manage the team for the game, right? And Plymouth made a strong push, built a decent split, and I think we chased that back again. And unfortunately, we were found wanting in certain areas. You know, they generated 18 points again off turnovers. At this level, at this time of the season, that's always going to be problematic. And you know. It's all learning. It's all learning now. The season's done, unfortunately. We would have liked to progress further, but that's the way life is.
You mentioned that they brought a lot. Plymouth brought a lot tonight, and they were pretty big and physical. How was it dealing with that physicality that they were able to bring?
I think for me, we knew what they were, how they did it, and lapses of concentration sometimes affect you. Early foul count obviously informed some of our decisions in terms of rotation and meant that we couldn't necessarily do things a certain way. But that's down to us being more disciplined defensively so we don't get into foul trouble. And that's just the way I see that.
And now the two legs are over. What are your main takeaways from both of the legs as a whole?
That we had the potential to do more, and that isn't meant to be a salty statement. The young men that we brought in have sacrificed a lot this season in an unconventional year, and I think had we been assembled and together in the beginning, some of the things that have cost us down the line would have been ironed out. Because familiarity with one another is important. A bond between the players is important, and I think that bond was still being built, and I think that affected our rhythm at times. And although we're definitely a resilient group, trust is born of time and experience.
And as you mentioned, it has been a really odd year. You've managed the team through some tough times as well. Take this time to kind of reflect on the entire season as a whole and what this season, building this season, has meant for you.
Every player's been a pleasure to coach. The tough times only make you stronger, and reflection's probably a key word. I don't know if I can give you all the answers now, but I think hopefully the players learned a lot about themselves. I think a lot of them will go on to good things, whether that's that they're retained and they put on a Wolves jersey again next season, or whether they move on to bigger and better things in other leagues elsewhere.
Hey Coach Matt Newby, thank you very much for the interview, and thank you very much for this season too.
Thank you, appreciate it.